Process flow for BSc SIPS. Sistem integrasi pengurusan sempadan. At present, approximately 6 million people enter Malaysia per year for numerous source countries, usually referring to negara sumber, for example, India, Nepal, Indonesia, but some remain in Malaysia illegally to seek jobs. The consequences of the large numbers of illegal immigrants in Malaysia are exploited into employment in various sectors, which have negative impact on the local citizens' chances for reasonable employment prospects. Conversely, the government is denied a big chunk of revenue that would have been derived through levies from legal foreign workers. The estimated yearly loss in levy revenue for the country per year is equivalent to 10 billion ringgit. In order to overcome such negative impacts, some countries such as Singapore, Europe, Middle East and others have imposed stringent procedures for employing foreign workers. This requirement has resulted in almost zero illegal immigrants in those countries over a period of time. It is therefore timely for Malaysia to embark on this option to benefit all stakeholders in the country. If some employers have illegal workers under them at present, they can legitimately register them through the system and henceforth they can continue their job as legal migrant workers who are properly employed and paid upon the approval of government authorities of Malaysia. This goal can be achieved through our proposed legalization process, which is aimed to eradicate the current illegal workers issue in the country. TAD, Talent Acquisition and Digitization, is the state-of-the-art online system that would be efficient, transparent and reliable process to recruit foreign workers from source country. The parties involved in this process are the employer, the local agent and the prospective employee. The TAD system dictates pre-registration of the respective parties for the process to materialize. So in the process of recruiting a candidate from any of the source country like India, Nepal, Indonesia and others, the TAD system would effectively assist in real time to all stakeholders into realizing their desired number of candidates. To recruit foreign workers, it is compulsory by law that the employer must get approval of quota from KDN, Kementerian Dalam Negeri. Upon KDN approval, employer will appoint agents in source country and will upload all details such as job scope and qualification of the vacancy requirements for the agent to select the candidates. In some source countries, the required documents need to be notarized and attested by their embassy High Commission in Malaysia. Good for landing, GFL, is to ensure candidates are cleared from suspect list in Malaysia as well as their own country. The process requires details of the candidate, which will be done by scanning of their passport, enrollment of fingerprint along with facial picture. The entire process is carried out using state-of-the-art equipment which is integrated with the GFL. During the process, enrollment of all 10 fingers, palm and sides of both hands will be captured. The selected candidates will be required to undergo the biomedical process through health screening system where a comprehensive medical test is carried out in accordance with the standard guidelines set out by the respective countries. This is to attest the candidate's physical fitness level in order to verify he or she is not suffering from any form of communicable or non-communicable disease, ailment or disability that would hinder the particular individual's work, personal or social lifestyle to engage in work in the hiring country. If the employer requires some specific training for the selected candidates, the local agent would facilitate the desired training. Details of all confirmed candidates will be submitted for verification. Upon verification, all the documents will be sent to the employer to apply visa from immigration, GIM. All will be done through online process. After obtaining the visa, which is called VDR, a local agent in the source countries will do all the necessary arrangements to send the workers. Once the flight is confirmed, itinerary details will be uploaded for the employer to receive the workers from the airport. Pusat Transit Pekerja Asing (PTPA) will house all workers for the employer to clear them from the airport, GIM. The details of the candidates and their employer that had been obtained in the system will be uploaded into the FWPS for efficient administration of monthly payroll for the candidates. The purpose of the FWPS is to ensure the candidates are paid their monthly wages by their employer in compliance with local laws and regulations. This is to deter workers from running away and joining any other unauthorized employer. FWPS would also deter any employer from employing illegal workers. The system provides an adequate mechanism in eventualities such as an employee who violates any law or commits breach of contract. The employer can lodge a complaint using the e-complaint facility for appropriate action against the employee. This would even result in deportation of the employee to his or her home country via the e-exit function in the system. This state-of-the-art system, which performs sourcing, biometric and biomedical process and facilitating the employers to acquire best working talent from countries like India, Nepal, Indonesia, etc. and others, is meant to mitigate the problematic conditions with regard to migrant workers, which could be drastically harmful to the Malaysian economy and the country at large. This system would serve effectively to the government of Malaysia, the immigration authorities, employers, migrant workers and the general public by paving the way to have sufficiently skilled and legally unchallenged foreign people to work towards the best interest of the country.